let's strengthen the state,
Yes.
right? What are you going to do differently on SOEs? The SOEs, half of them are bankrupt.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the debt book of ESCOM alone. SAA had to go down to the gutters, and now it's being sold. It's going to be sold for 51 cents.
You're not telling the truth that SAA went down to the gutters. The SAA is proper. Firstly, SAA, it's an intervention by the state in that mode of transport. Even if we don't make profit there, it must generate enough funds to sustain itself. Because if we say we want SAA that is going to make a profit in a maximum way, they don't do that all over the world, by the way, the airlines. It's a state intervention in that mode of transport. Because if the state doesn't intervene, we cannot afford to fly to Cape Town. So it's the state intervening to make sure that there is a convenient method of transport.
So you're not worried about them coming as a begging bowl. I think the state has spent over 30 billion.
I don't want them to come and beg. I want them to sustain themselves. Yes, you need competent management that is going to raise sufficient funds through its own operations to sustain that institution.
Have you made an analysis whether you can do that with SOEs like the post office that's also bankrupt, it's on the red, right? Dinel, that's completely also, and they couldn't even pay their salaries for months on end, etc. So what are you going to do differently to make sure that these SOEs, are sustainable?
Firstly, Dinel, not so long ago, was a profitable company. Transnet was a profitable company. All of these institutions were collapsed right on our eyes by corruption, by incompetent people who were deployed there in the name of cadre deployment. When I sit now in the EFF and they say this person must be a CFO in Johannesburg or Igurlen or what, and then doesn't qualify, I tell you, I do not discuss people who don't qualify. And I even tell them, why do you want a job you don't qualify for? Because these are the requirements.
But in principle, so, you still have cadre deployment.
How do I govern? I hunt with my own dogs. Yes, because
but competent ones.
Yes.
Just na man.
So I can't do that. I don't, when they came and said we collapsed Limpopo, right? Till today, they couldn't arrest anyone. Till today, they couldn't say explicitly, what have you done in collapsing Limpopo? Because it was a lie. When we were leading in Limpopo, Castle told us one thing and one thing only. You hire competent people and you finish the job. Clifford Motsepe was a friend of mine running Department of Housing. Every year we finish the money of housing, go and take the money from Free State, go and give Limpopo. That's how much good we're performing. When they were putting that government under administration, they couldn't put Motsepe's department under administration because that is the department they wanted. The person who was more close to me was Clifford Motsepe. We never, and since I was born till this age, I've never sat in a meeting where we discuss crime. I come from a township where a lot of guys my age, even my section where I come from, they've been to prison, police cells and all of that. I've never been in that space because I've never sat in a meeting where we discuss crime. Once you start doing that, I express my view and I discourage it. If you can't listen to me, I walk away. I don't do such things. That's why you can peddle any lie you want to peddle about us in relation to corruption, hey, this and that. The question is, these guys are in the opposition. If they collapsed Limpopo and you guys are in charge of government, why are you not going for them and finish them off? If these guys have stolen money from VBS, why are they always challenging you, disrupting you, and all? Stop this thing, man, by arresting these people they've stolen from VBS. You've got the power. There's no day where we've been egg walking around the state because we've got our own issues that if we are not careful, they will arrest us. No. We speak truth to power unashamedly, even go into some method that are unheard of, without fear.
Yeah, talking about that
because we are not scared.
All right, I want to give my colleagues a chance to deal with you now.